Sehr schön, sauber alles.
Paulo Ernesto Sanchez Diaz is in the control room.
Das ist Quecksilber.
It's his first time in this plant, and he's getting a detailed tour of the cement factory and its processes of grinding, mixing, blending, and heating. The tour of the facility brings him to the heart of production, an entirely different world to his office job in the company's German headquarters in Düsseldorf. Mexican-owned Cemex is the third biggest cement maker worldwide. The company has 5 plants in Germany alone. Sanchez Diaz is an executive assistant at the firm. One of his main tasks is mediating between the German and Mexican cultures.
In Mexico, decisions aren't just made in the boardroom, but also over meals, for example. We swapped roles in a seminar, and I played the German. And I said, I would like this and that, and I'd like it immediately. The Mexican stood there and said, hang on a minute, let's talk about it first. How's your family doing? That kind of informal interaction is needed to create the right atmosphere to make decisions.
Hello, Eddie. Hallo, danke. Lass uns hier vorne.
Back in Düsseldorf, the 32-year-old works as an executive assistant for Cemex Germany. Language is not the only cultural barrier he has to overcome. Business cultures are also different.
Gut, brauchen wir jetzt nicht. Das drängt jetzt nicht, nur dass wir es nicht vergessen dann, ne? Gut. Ja? Ja, mach ich.
We asked Paulo about the differences he's noticed between Mexican and German companies.
The management style is very open, and so is the decision-making process. In Mexico, it's more a case of the boss saying what has to be done and everyone doing it. Everyone takes part in the decisions here, and the solutions come about more democratically.
Cultural differences and the misunderstandings that can arise from them are nothing unusual. His German boss describes the time Paulo invited a group of colleagues to celebrate his birthday.
I said, Paulo, you're inviting everyone. That's going to cost you a lot of money. When you invite someone in Germany, you also pay for them. And we discussed it, and Paulo said, in Mexico, it's the other way around. Everyone who's invited pays, and the person who invites is the one who's paid for.
The Mexican has lived in Düsseldorf for 1.5 years and says some German traits have already rubbed off on him. But he misses home every day.
I don't think there's a single Mexican living abroad that doesn't miss Mexican cuisine. We see that as one of our greatest gifts. And of course, I miss my family and the climate. The climate is very different. In Germany, it's a bit too cold.
Even though he may not like German food as much as Mexican food, his colleagues in the cafeteria try to cater to his tastes.
They're really very nice in the kitchen. They put out a bottle of Tabasco sauce, especially for me. I'm one of the few that use Tabasco.
Slowly, Düsseldorf is also becoming his home, especially because of his German wife, Esther. Despite the sub-zero temperatures, they're training for a marathon together. But in moments like these, he really misses one thing: the warmth of the Mexican sunshine.